Good morning, Wildcats. Welcome to another edition of HBWN. I'm Alexis and
And I'm Courtney Mansell. On today's show, we bring you information on how you can make a difference in a furry friend's life. Also, we bring you all the action of the glamorous homecoming assembly.
We bring you a story about a voice that you might recognize that has made a difference in Northwest Arkansas, as well as the story of a familiar cop in our district. And we will get you caught up on all things Har-Ber Wildcat sports.
This is a jam-packed show, so let's get started. Today is February 5th, 2013.
And you're watching Har-Ber Wildcat News. Well, it's that time of the year when girls get their dresses, high heels, and makeup on for the winter homecoming assembly. Haley takes you back to that majestic day.
Students pile into the Har-Ber Wildcat Arena for entertainment, from our very own Lighthouse singing God Bless the Broken Road by Rascal Flatts and the song Cups, very well known from the popular movie Pitch Perfect. Enjoying a guest speaker that was a former Wildcat, but everyone was on their toes for the winter 2013 homecoming court. The girls looked absolutely amazing from head to toe, but the guys looked pretty spiffy themselves. But our 2013 winter homecoming queen stood out the most. Congratulations to Ashley Gray, and congratulations to the rest of the homecoming court. For HBWN, I'm Haley Hendricks.
Congratulations to Ashley Gray, our winter homecoming queen.
Everyone has a voice. You could put yours to good use to ramble on, or you could use that voice to make a difference in people's lives.
We bring you a voice that has made an impact in Northwest Arkansas by simply reaching out to others.
Let's take a look at the voice that continues to inspire a generation.
Well, I started in the 1981-82 season. This will be my 32nd season with the Razorbacks in basketball. I started 11 years ago in football and doing the Razorback football games at Donald Reynolds Razorback Stadium and in War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock. People would like to be an announcer or be someone who maybe does the news as an announcer on television, radio, things like that. I think really it takes a person who has an outgoing personality. A lot of people wonder if I have the same voice that I have in the arena at Bud Walton or at Donald Reynolds Razorback Stadium, or if it's different. And my friends, my family, and people at work will tell you they don't know where the sound comes from, because I don't sound the same whenever I'm just talking normally, kind of like right now. Whenever we get to the games and things like that, I don't know what it is. It's just like a switch turns on, and I'm got my radio voice on and pushing out, from my diaphragm, and it comes out over the system, and it sounds a lot different. I would like to think that through my work on a daily basis, in my job, and also at my fun job at the University of Arkansas, I have a chance to positively influence not only fans, but kids who are aspiring to do things in sports or even in business. I think that it's a good opportunity for adults in the community to show others, just by their actions and what they do, how to conduct themselves in business and fun and everything that they do in the community. A lot of times I get a chance to go around Northwest Arkansas and speak, or even to maybe be a master of ceremonies at some event. And I like to carry Northwest Arkansas with me wherever I go. Anytime I get a chance at those events, I like to tell people where I'm from, what's going on in Northwest Arkansas, whether it be Fayetteville, Springdale, Rogers, Bentonville, all of Northwest Arkansas. And I'm just very proud of Northwest Arkansas. And I think Northwest Arkansas is the best place on earth to live. I love to go visit other places, but I think the main thing I want to do when I'm out around people in Northwest Arkansas is just be proud of our home.
Let's keep supporting those Razorbacks and John George. In other sports-related news, here are the guys with WCSN to get you caught up with Wildcat sports.
Welcome to another edition of WCSN. I'm Eddie Tion.
And I'm Cole Brothers.
On today's episode, we catch you up on Har-Ber basketball and introduce you to the new Har-Ber boys soccer coach.
We have a lot to cover, so let's dive right in.
This year, our girls basketball team is playing very well. Wouldn't you say so, Cole?
That's right. This episode, we want to look into the hard work our girls team is putting in. They are well on their way to the playoffs. Sam Rainey brings you the details.
I'm Kaylee Wright, and I'm the starting point guard. At the Springdale game, we had a lot of fans come out, and it was really awesome, and it really helped the intensity level.
My name is Talia Neal, and I'm a starting center, and the reason you guys should come to our games is because we are dedicated in practice, so we want our fans to be dedicated to us.
My name is Samantha Weber. I'm starting shooting guard for Har-Ber. We love it whenever people come to our games because it gives us lots of energy to feed off of.
Hey, hi, my name is Coach Sandy Wright, and I'm the head girls basketball coach at Har-Ber. And I just want to take a minute to thank all of you for coming out to our Springdale game. The fans were awesome, and you know, we just really want to encourage all of you to come out and support us. You know, it's kind of tough on the girls when we start at 6 o'clock tip-off and we have 0 student fans. And so, you know, we're doing this as a promotion to get some of you guys out to come to all of our home games. Our girls play a really good style of ball. I mean, we can't slam dunk and alley-oop and all that, but we shoot the three, we play hard together. Really good style of basketball, and I think you guys would be pleased with the product that we put on the floor. And yeah, girls can play too.
On January 15th, the Wildcats traveled across town to play our rival Springdale Bulldogs. The Lady Wildcats played the game right down to the wire with the Lady Bulldogs. Matt Bourne brings you the highlights.
On January 15th, the Lady Cats took on the Bulldogs on the road in this rivalry game. Let's get to the highlights. Not much offense early, but sophomore Paige Redmond takes the dish from Ashley Gray in for the 2. But Springdale wouldn't go away easily with this layup that would give them the lead. Kaylee Wright gives the entry pass into Talia Neal to recapture the lead. Another nice dime here by Kaylee Wright to Marlia Montgomery, who banks it in. Now some defense from Kaylee Wright, who picks her pocket and gets a wide open layup. Now into the second half, Sam Weber finds yet again Marlia Montgomery open for 2. And again, Marlia Montgomery open again into the paint for the jumper. This would become a theme as the Wildcats pound it inside all night. And back-to-back layups by Marlia Montgomery. And how about some defense? Again, Marlia Montgomery with the rejection. In the end, it was just too much Marlia Montgomery for the Bulldogs. Marlia finished with 17 points. As the Wildcats defeat the Bulldogs 42-40. For WCSN, I'm Matt Bowen.
Close win by the Wildcats. What do you think the girls need to do better to continue the success?
I really think that our success lies in how well our post players play. Marlia Montgomery and Bailey Shaw can really be a presence down low.
Our boys team also played a very high-energy game against Springdale. Let's check out the highlights.
The Har-Ber Wildcats took on their crosstown rivals, the Bulldogs of Springdale, back on January 15th. Springdale ends up starting the game with a 5-0 run. Springdale's Alex Charlo and Deshaun Starks gets the Wildcats with the classic give and go. The Wildcats finally got their first bucket midway through the first with a nice mid-range J by Austin Fox. Senior Justin Millard penetrates right into the lane for an easy layup. Brandon Burchard throws up the pumpkin from downtown, splash! But the Wildcats weren't able to find a rhythm the whole night. No matter what Har-Ber did, they couldn't find a way to put the ball in the hole. Just a tough overall shooting night. Even the pretty easy shots wouldn't go down for the Wildcats. It didn't help the Bulldogs, who were unstoppable in the second half. Springdale had more meat in the inside and took advantage of it the whole night. But your Wildcats wouldn't stop battering. As Jason Malak gets a nice pass by Alex Rice and jumps in with a little kiss off the leg. Nice pass to Rice for the nice turnaround assist to Austin Fox. But Springdale proved to be too much for the Wildcats as Jordan Johnson drives in for the easy 2. The paint was home for the Bulldogs. And this place says it all about the Wildcats night. Springdale ends up having their way with your Wildcats and end up winning 71-53. For WCSN, I'm Etienne.
And there we see why Rogers' Taylor Strickland is one of the best players in the conference. However, our team did a great job of containing her in the second half.
I agree. She can shoot the 3, but also play the post. I hope that our girls get to play them again in the playoffs.
That will be a great game if it happens. Our guys also played Rogers and won 59-51. Alex Rice led the way with 14 points and Ricky Jones had 12. The Wildcats played great defense in the second half to beat Rogers.
Let's change gears and move on to soccer. For those who don't know, we have a new soccer coach. His expertise, we hope to see a great season for our boys soccer team. Molly Luster brings you these details.
Not many high schoolers can say they've been coached by a professional, but now the boys on Har-Ber's soccer team can say they have. Leaving the spotlight behind, Nelson Medina recently accepted the position of head soccer coach here at Har-Ber High School.
Played for the San Diego Sockers in the indoor league out in San Diego, California. I played for the Oklahoma City Spirit and Oklahoma City Slickers in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, right out of my collegiate career.
Unlike the rest of the coaches here at Har-Ber, Coach Medina doesn't have to take on a teaching job alongside his coaching, but he does consider it more than just coaching.
To know what the players are thinking, recognize situations they're in, kind of living vicariously through them and my experiences, and so I feel like I have that special connection with the player because I've seen it all on the field.
Even though the season hasn't started yet, Coach Medina has already made an influence on his players.
You've got to be able to want it, and I think all the hard work and dedication for me as a player can rub off on some of these guys, and it has in a short period of time. So I'm real excited about it.
This spring, come show some support for your classmates and their new coach by going to watch them at their games. For HBWN, I'm Molly Luster.
I can't wait to see how our season goes. It should be a great one.
Yes, it will be a great season for both our guys and girls soccer team. That's all we have this week. For WCSN, I'm Etienne.
And I'm Cole Brothers. See you next week, Wildcats.
Most of you may know that cop that wanders the halls of Har-Ber, but do you really know him? Cole Brothers brings you an inside look with the man in the uniform.
I'm a police officer in Springdale, sworn to protect and uphold the laws and policies of the city, and I'm signed to the school. And there's no bigger entity in this city, in this community, than Springdale School District. We're the second largest school district in the state. Always enjoyed working with kids and teenagers, and wanted to get a chance to see something different besides, patrol activity.
Alert and armed, Officer Wooten was trained to do his duty.
There's no right or wrong way to be a resource officer. You be positioned to where you can respond to things if it happens. Your presence is the most important for staff and students and everyone to just know that you're here, parents included. It could be disciplinary problems, it could be preventative maintenance, so to say. It's a proactive approach to try to prevent crime and delinquency is exactly what the position feels.
With passion to protect others, Officer Wooten looks beyond just getting the job done.
What happened was the best thing that ever could have happened to me, because what I've learned is my job isn't about what school I'm assigned to. This job isn't about what neighborhood I patrol. If I'm a patrol officer, it's about the relationships that I make while I'm in the school or while I'm on the street.
The Springdale School District has gladly opened their arms to welcome an officer that truly cares about others.
Coming out to Har-Ber, made a great family, got a lot of friends, the staff's awesome, and I now have a home at Springdale High and Har-Ber High. So I just have a larger family, and it's great to be a part of it.
Beyond the badge and uniform, there is truly a heart of gold. For HBWN, I'm Cole Brothers.
We are truly thankful for an officer that would do anything for us. Thank you, Cole, for the story.
Taking a look around the community, there are many ways to get involved, but we had a special tour of the Springdale Animal Shelter, and we learned how you can volunteer and why it's important to. Here is Jay Nash to inform you all.
There are many organizations out there to help people in need. But what about the animals we love? Springdale Animal Shelter took an approach to help out man's best friend. But what exactly can you do to help?
We have volunteers that come out here every single week without fail that take photos of our dogs and cats and put them on Pet Finder. We have other volunteers that come out and walk dogs and socialize the cats and try to help with basic obedience with dogs. We have volunteers that come out and they'll just throw a little laundry in, which, I mean, my staff is here to do that, but at the same time, when we get busy, it's helpful.
With so many organizations out there today, and with the hard economic times, what exactly is the Springdale Animal Shelter asking for?
Even just spending extra time with an animal that might be more scared or just genuinely just wants to be interacted with. We have upwards of 40 dogs every day here and 20 or 30 cats. We just don't have enough hours to spend as much time with each animal as we would like to, and I'm sure they would like us to. So when we have people that come out here and are willing to just take the cats out and put them in one of our spare rooms and just play with a string with them for a while, that makes a huge difference in their life.
Spending time, even just for an afternoon, is a contribution worth more than any monetary value. Even the smallest dedication of time won't go unnoticed.
I am always happy to have new people come out that want to help us. So if we have people that are willing to come and hang out and wrangle a dog for the afternoon and try to get it adopted, that's really, really, really helpful. We get attached to our animals here, and it's really awesome to see them get upgraded and get to live in somebody's house instead of living here.
If you would like to get involved, call the Springdale Animal Shelter or contact them through their website or Facebook page.
For the most part, if you want to work with us, then we want to work with you.
Don't forget to donate your time. I know I won't. For HBWN, I'm Jade Nash.
Make sure to check out the Springdale Animal Shelter sometime soon because you might fall in love with one of those animals. Well, that's all we have for you this week. Make sure to tune in next week for more Wildcat news. I'm Alexis and
I'm Courtney Mansell. Stay classy, Wildcats.